Tsuji Foundation, translated as Compassionate Relief, is a non-profit organization founded by Dharma Master Zheng Yan in 1966. With 7 disciples and 30 housewives, saving a couple pennies of grocery money each day, the group of volunteers started with small local charitable projects and has now grown into an international organization recognized by the United Nations, spanning 71 countries and with over 10 million donating members and active volunteers. And while Tsuji Foundation now has projects in the fields of charity, medicine, education, and humanistic culture, it has not left the concept of local community activism.
Temple City sustained major damage from windstorms on the evening of November 30th and December 1st. At one point, we had about 75% of the city without power.
Tsuji volunteers immediately launched relief efforts and set up close contact with the American Red Cross and other community-based emergency relief organizations to assess the damage, conduct field evaluations, and provide services.
The supplies have been wonderful. In fact, when the community found out that free blankets were being offered, and it has been cold, actually record-breaking temperatures for cold, we had lines outside the door asking for the blankets.
In the same cities where they've prospered and raised their families, Tsuji volunteers give back to those less fortunate in the communities around them.
8.
The Happy Campus program is a project with schools in low-income areas that offers both tutoring to its students and gives aid to their families.
Bret Harte does have challenges. We are what the NCLB would call an underperforming school. Challenges we face here they're solvable. We can make a difference for these students, and a lot of it is just beyond what we do in the classrooms.
Because we cannot solve the problem for the kids until we help the family, help the parents.
What kind of job are you interested in? So those are all of the jobs available from last week. You like this one? Oh, okay.
With the knowledge that poverty is exacerbated by poor health, Tsuji offers free clinics and their mobile dental van services to both free health fairs and church-based homeless shelters.
We can see people who has very high education. Some of them are PhD. Some of them are CEO before.
2 master's degrees.
Opened up a public relations firm, making about $6 grand a week.
I was making $1,200 a week as a truck driver.
The people who suffer as soon as they start cutting, the government cuts back. The people that are going to be affected the most initially will be those on the low end of the economic scale. The fact that you have your mobile van that comes to where they are is really critically important to them.
However, to improve a community's future, educating the community's children is the key. It's knowledge that drives Tsuji's efforts in education. Tsuji offers a Sunday Tsuji Academy, educating students in Chinese culture and compassionate living, as well as offering kindergarten and elementary classes taught bilingually with holistic learning.
You can just feel how much the teachers love the children. And when we walked into Tzu Chi, the kids would run up and hug the teachers, and it was such a close family, we really wanted our girls there. And then when we found out that it wasn't really religious-based, it was more about building character and education and compassion, along with what a long day it was and a lot of curriculum, we really wanted Ava to go there. She really enjoys the elementary school. And she has a journal she writes at school. And when Derek and I looked at it at Parent Teacher Night, I said, I love Tzu Chi, and I love going to school because it's like a giant play date with learning.
Be grateful to everything, everyone, and at every moment.
One of the Tzu Chi sisters was there, and she's telling me, the master is on the line. She said that the atmosphere and the message of those songs are very similar to the Tzu Chi idea. for me it was such a moving experience to see this amazing woman who chose to do only good things to this world.
Tzu Chi's efforts in humanistic culture hopes to spread the concepts of love and respect towards all living creatures. Through TV, radio, music, magazines, and books, it shares empowering volunteer stories, encouraging community activism and compassion towards our fellow man and towards our Mother Earth. Tzu Chi promotes recycling and sustainable living, being mindful and aware of what we used each day, and promotes youth's recycled or reusable products. With every passing year, the world gets smaller and more truly a global village. USA Tzu Chi Foundation, while concentrating its efforts at home, also gives aid to survivors of major international disasters. Wherever there is suffering, Tzu Chi goes forward serving with compassion and giving relief with the spirit of sincerity, integrity, trust, and honesty, sowing the seeds of compassion and hope.
When you're young and when you are old, we are family. Wherever you will be, we'll never be apart. Together you and me, together praying from our heart. We are together under the same sun.